the time has come, the walrus said.
You know, for those of you less familiar with the game, you may wonder why we had to give back Bow Wow a couple of parts ago. Like, sure, it's the responsible thing to do, but Bow Wow was useful to us in our heroing adventure. Why not keep him? Well, actually, Richard, being, I guess, afraid of Bow Wow, or just not a fan, would refuse to speak with us if we didn't get rid of Bow Wow. He doesn't want anything to do with Bow Wow. Which is a shame, too. Who doesn't like Bow Wow? I mean, it's a cool chain chomp pet. You gotta love it, but yeah. That's why you have to give up Bow Wow before doing this whole part of the game. Oh, by the way, yeah, there's a secret seashell up here on this other path, just north of the Ukuku Prairie dungeon. We actually need to go back down now. There's also a shortcut back to where we were, but instead of taking that, we're going to go to the left and into the dungeon we just unlocked, which is level 3, Key Cavern. Can we do the same thing we did before? Yeah, it's so weird to me how you just break open those doors with pots, considering, like... Oh. Yeah, that will not let us get that chest. That's a shame. A lot of the time, these, like, invoke a puzzle, you know? It means we gotta do, like, kill all the enemies in the room, or maybe, Oh. Watch out for those bombs. Maybe it means we gotta kill all the enemies in the room, maybe it means we gotta push a block. But something about just throwing a pot at it seems so anticlimactic and bizarre to me. I don't know. Ooh, watch out for the slimes there, Link. Oh, goddammit, piece of power. The music was so good at first. Oh, looks like that chest was a troll. I could use the compass, although I can't do that yet. Oh boy. Oh, that one slime over there is stopping me, because I can't get him. Damn it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on this upper floor we just can't quite do yet because of the way things are, unfortunately. We gotta go to the lower floor and do a bit of, extra puzzle solving. Actually, there's a whole bunch of locked rooms here. Let's use our key in this upper one. Aha! Not only are we given another key, but also we finally have this block. That owl statue we can't quite... we don't have the beak for just yet, but I'm sure it would just say something along the lines of, you gotta go to all these different rooms and collect keys in each of them. Can we go in this room? Oh, there we go. So these guys are really annoying enemies. Their whole shtick is that, like, as soon as we get near them, they teleport away. Which you'll see here. They're very difficult to attack, as is. The best way to kill them is using bombs, which I do have a somewhat limited quantity of. And it's not super easy. You're not, you know, too accurate. Oh, I'm gonna make Rock's Feather my A button so I can actually reach them here. And go them to teleport away. There we go. Alright. Okay, well, at least we got a hit. Come on, come on, come on. We gotta be patient and come from the lower path. There we go. We got our next key. My buttons are confused because now A is not the sword. Hold on. There we go. I'm so used to it being A. I just have to have it there. Let's go down now. How about another one of these teleporty guys? Ow! There we go. Give me that key. So as you can see, each one of these rooms is giving us a key. To make up for the fact that, well, we only have one otherwise. And hey, this one gives us a couple of bombs too, which is very nice considering we had to use them on that one enemy in the other room. Now we can go over here. And while over here... do you give us a key if we kill you? We still haven't gotten the compass in the place, so I'm not sure if there's a key, like what room has a key. Which, boy, I'm spoiled by that new fact. Ow! There we go. Oh! Well, I got a piece of power. No key, though, sadly. I go deal with these slime guys. Hey, yeah! Hey, yeah! Although, yeah, we definitely want to kill all of them. There's definitely going to be an item drop. There we go, another key. Do we have two? No, we just have that one, okay. That's a good thing we picked it up. I can see why this is the key dungeon, right? I think that was the name of it, something like that. Actually, yeah, in this middle part here, we use a key to go through there, and then there's another key blocking the way, and I'm getting ahead of myself, but there's going to be even more keys blocking the way as we go up there. So yeah, that's a lot of keys needed there, and hey, we got these not Dodongos, where we put bombs in their mouths, but they're not anything like Dodongos. They certainly don't look like Dodongo, do they? But it's the same method. We just use bombs to place in their mouth like so, and they move pretty slowly and very, very predictably, so they're pretty easy to deal with there. With that, we get our mini-boss done with here. We get a teleport point back to the beginning of the dungeon, although I'm sadly out of bombs completely. Oh, there we go. Look at that. You know what? I'm glad I have the piece of power for those guys at least. Because they take a couple hits and they're teleporting all over the place. So getting them dealt with a little faster is nice, I'll admit. We got a chest spawning up there. Ah! These bombs are annoying, man. They're flying all over the place. You can see that there's definitely a way to bomb ourselves into that room from that room. And we get there from there. Okay, so there's a little bit of a path laid out before us. Otherwise, we go down here. This chest is just 50 rupees. I guess I'll take it. And then ultimately this leads back here. Where we can push this out of the way, and otherwise we're just kind of led back to an area we've already been to. Why don't we go now up here. And, so, okay, we can't see this owl statue yet. It's trying to say something. Yeah, we don't have the beak. Although, the giant arrow pointing down and the different sound effect that plays when we clink our sword there should be very obvious that we need to bomb down here, right? And, looks like there's a bombable wall on that side as well. Might as well bomb that. Also, let's see what we got under these pots. Hearts, we don't need those right now. Oh, that's just a way to get back here. Okay. A little path connector, I suppose. Doesn't mean too much, ultimately. But now we're on this path that we saw earlier. These bombs work a little differently. Instead of bouncing all over the place, they start coming towards us and activating a countdown. So you just gotta stay on the move. I did a terrible job avoiding them there, but you gotta stay on the move and try to avoid them as they blow up. Hey, we got the compass. We've already been collecting a lot of keys and rooms, but hey, it's still nice, I suppose. And of course we know, we can even do the sound effect. There it is. We can go through here. You get out of the way, you. I'm scared. Those guys bounce all over the place. They can be a bit dangerous. Oh! Ow! Oh, of course. Of all the places to bounce. Oh, very nice. Well, we got a key anyway. Stay back, you. Okay, constantly hitting them is useful for keeping them away from you as they blow up. So I think this is the strategy here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and we gotta deal with all the slime as well, of course. So now... you push any of these blocks? No. I only have the... or no, I have 2 keys, okay. I think we're good to progress, then maybe... maybe? We go through this door... no, there's another one, isn't there? Yeah, we need another key, which might be there? Quite possibly. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? Right from the the room where we fought those not Dodongos, there's just a door leading to the right that I never went in, over here. I guess I was too distracted by the ladder and everything like that, but this is here where we can get this chest. And this chest we have here is the dungeon item, the Pegasus Boots, returning from A Link to the Past. You hold down the button to dash. Once again, kind of suffering from the lack of controls in Link to the Past, this is the right bumper. We don't have a right bumper anymore, so we have to assign it to its own button. I get that with the Pegasus Boots. More than the power bracelet and more than a lot of things in this game. It makes sense, I suppose. Also, it's very important, it breaks through these green rocks here. In fact, we wouldn't be able to leave if it wasn't able to, because now these were kind of irreversibly blocking that pathway. And now that we have the Pegasus Boots, we can do some stuff such as jumping on by here. I'm actually going to go ahead and equip the Rock's Feather on A, so we can do a dashing jump. And we do it again here, ultimately to get the Nightmare Key. Very nice. Ow! Assholes. Anyway, now we actually want to go back to the start of the dungeon using this warp point. Now that we have Pegasus Boots at the very start of the place when this thing was kind of pushing us away. Oh god, okay, hold on, let me reset the room. I also want to equip Sword in A, because you need the sword equipped with the Pegasus Boots to actually do the stabbing attack from A Link to the Past. There we go. And we got a small key that we need here to progress. I think that's everything, right? So yeah, now that we have the Pegasus Boots, we're back up here. We can actually break through these rocks here. Like so. Boom. Those guys are still a problem, huh? We can push this at least, right? Yeah. So that way we can kind of connect the pathways. What do you think, Jaina? What's your thoughts on this whole thing? Now that we can go over here. This is an easy way to get 200 rupees. You're ecstatic. Jaina, are you ecstatic? So wait, what about this? How do we... how do we get that, exactly? Activating this doesn't change that, does it? Oh, it does. What am I doing? Okay, that's the owl beak. We haven't found the map, have we? Where's the map been this whole time, huh? Oh, we got the piece of power for no reason. Hi, Jaina. By the way, the Pegasus boots are the ideal item for taking care of these guys now. That's part of the reason why these enemies are introduced in the same item, or sorry, same dungeon where you get said item. But now that we got the key, we can of course get that out of the way, and progress through the dungeon where we couldn't otherwise. Here we have this bit where this guy's like in the way, being an asshole. We gotta use the Pegasus boots on him. Kind of interesting, but I'll accept it, I suppose. And you know, the jumping Pegasus boots bit is fun. It's nice. I would really enjoy it in a game like Link to the Past where it's a separate button. But in this game, it's kind of cumbersome because we gotta keep switching our sword and the Roc's Feather in. Or I guess if we were using the Roc's Feather more. Oh, and these rocks still feel like telling us, hey, use the Pegasus boots. That's just the way it is, I guess. And let's jump for that. There we go. Ultimately, oh, is there a secret item in here? I heard the sound cue. What's the point of that? What do we need a small key for? Hold on. Is that a chest on this floor? Like I said, we never technically got the map for this dungeon. I don't know where it was. But we're at the boss, so who cares, really?
Neater, neater, you can't find me, nya nya.
Oh, really? What? As soon as we ram into the walls, this giant eyeball reveals himself. And as we slash away at them, they reveal a weak spot in the middle where we can split them in two. Which is kind of brutal, but also kind of great. It's a satisfying moment for using the Pegasus shoes, you know? And we actually use them in a boss fight. I really like that. Because in Link to the Past, they were just kind of handed to us after the first dungeon. Here, it's actually like a dungeon item, so they utilize puzzles with it, and they mix it into the boss. I like that. But anyway, we got the Sea Lily's Bell here. Oh, look at that, we got another little part of the melody. I think it works really well. Waterfall. It is hidden in the waterfall. Hey, that was something in the first Zelda game, wasn't it? Anyway,